What is going on, everybody? It's Goatmeal here, back at it with another video. So today is day one of the release of Black Ops 6. I got to play a little bit before I went to work this morning, and to be honest with you, the game feels so smooth. It's definitely a lot faster paced game. Than last year, or Modern Warfare 3, whatever you want to call it. Definitely like a lot faster gameplay, but it's not a bad thing. So one of the biggest concerns that I had for Black Ops 6 was the Omni movement. I figured it would be like from day one, just like super sweaty, uncontrollable, like very ratty gameplay with it. And to be honest with you, now, okay, well, let me backtrack a little bit. Okay, I know it is only day one, right? And people are only going to, abuse it more and more as the year goes by. But as of day one, like, I really didn't see any kind of, like, crazy movement. No, like, crazy dolphin dives, like, around corners, no sprinting backwards, doing a double backflip off of a roof, like, nothing crazy like that. But one thing that I can say very, very highly is just the movement altogether feels amazing. Now the gunfights, once again, feels amazing. I can't remember the name of this SMG that I'm using here, and I hate that I can't think of it, but it's literally the default class, like class 4, I think, like the 4th default. As of right now, this is my favorite gun in the game to use. But even like the ARs that I use, I feel like it's pretty evenly like matched. Like I feel like I could use the M4 and outgun this gun. Or I could use this gun, and take on an M4. Now obviously the longer range you are, obviously the M4 is going to do better. It is what it is. That's why you have different guns, right? You have SMGs, ARs, so on. But as of right now, I don't feel like there's really, unless I'm just missing it, I don't feel like there's that one gun right off the rip that's just like 1,000 times better than the next. But that's how Call of Duty starts off majority of the time, right? Everything feels good. Everything's good. People start complaining for whatever reason, so then they just immediately start nerfing and buffing and patches and updates and all that. That's what I really hope does not happen with this game. As it sits right now, the TTK feels fine to me. It doesn't feel like anything crazy. Not crazy slow, not crazy fast. It feels just right. And I really hope they don't go through and just start changing everything that we know about this game, especially too early, right? Like, at least let's get to season 1. Let's just test everything out. Give, the majority of players time to get in, play, get a feel for the game. Especially people who don't play as much as, say I do. I still work a 9 to 5, so I don't have as much time to play as, other content creators, but it's just give us some time to get used to the game and get a feel for it before we start making these crazy changes. My next point is going to be the maps. I don't think I've played every map. I only got to play just a little bit this morning before work, like I had mentioned before. But the maps feel good. Like, there's always going to be 1 or 2 maps that you just can't stand. You're always going to vote away from. Whatever, right? Fine, whatever. Like, that's normal. But the maps, they feel good. They feel built right. But they also feel nostalgic. Like, it feels like an old Black Ops game when it comes to the maps. Now, obviously, the movement is going to be your modern era Call of Duty. Obviously, it's released in 2024, not 2014. But it does give off like that BO1, maybe BO2 kind of vibe with the maps. And that's what I appreciate. From somebody who's been playing this franchise for 15 years now. I like having a good mix of nostalgia, OG COD, But yeah, let's throw in something new like the movement. Let's throw in new stuff. Like I don't know what it is, just that I used a few minutes ago. It's like where you take a shot. It's like that painkiller. You take a shot of it, and then it was when you go down. It's kind of like second chance, I think it was, like back in the original MW2. It's stuff like that, or Last Stand, I should have said, not second chance, Last Stand. But it's stuff like that that just makes the game feels like super nostalgic, super good. But yeah, I mean, so far I feel like the game's just excellently, made. Now the downsides to it that I have found so far. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's because I woke up at 3:30 to play the game. I know I said all the guns feel nice and well rounded, and like I said, it could literally just be me, right? But like sometimes I feel like like my shots, I feel like sometimes they're hitting, sometimes they're not. But once again, I just need to learn the guns, need to learn how to use them, how they work, so on and so forth. So I can't really blame that on the game, alone. And I understand that. I really do. I understand that. Second negative is obviously the servers are going to be 50-50 because the game just dropped less than 24 hours ago, right? It dropped at midnight this morning. Obviously, servers are going to be a little iffy. But once again, it's really no big deal. But yeah, I mean, I've really not had a chance to get on here and test everything out so far. I'm editing this video. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to go back into it. See how it is to like grind camos. I've not touched zombies, but everybody that I know that has played zombies so far, they say that it feels really good. It's actually a good zombie setup. It's fun, and I'll take their word for it. I'm just not a huge zombie person, but I'll take their word for it. And the last thing that I want to talk about, before I wrap this up here and let you finish the gameplay, is ranked play. I've heard rumors, so all my ranked guys out there, I don't want to get too excited yet, but we can get a little excited because it sounds like it's actually going to be coming with Season 1, which I don't know if y'all have seen the supposedly leak by Little Caesars, because they do like a collab with Call of Duty every year. Apparently they've kind of like spoiled when Season 1 is going to start, and that is supposedly going to be starting November 14th. And apparently ranked play is supposed to be dropping with Season 1. Now we all know Call of Duty, probably not going to be day one, like the moment Season 1 releases, so give them a week or two. But still, even if we get ranked play early to middle November, it is still going to be a heck of a lot better than having to wait all the way until like February or like late January, before we can play ranked. But it still gives us enough time to get on the game, get a feel for it, kind of get our play styles down, learn the maps, so on and so forth. But that's all I've got for you guys today. If you guys did find any information helpful, or if you agree or disagree with me, just let me know down in the comments section below. And until next time, it has been your boy Goat, and I'm out.